Hi there, this is Steve Miley, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and we're now taking a look at the US dollar, both versus the Japanese yen and also the Canadian dollar. In both instances, a strong rebound effort in here for the US dollar versus these currencies since the middle of April in here, and certainly seeing more positive tones with respect to the dollar versus the yen, and a more bullish tone, a far more bullish tone for dollar CAD. So dollar yen, first of all, we've seen the reversal up through this trend line, driven higher by this bull gap. This bull gap was a part of the process from the the French presidential election result, pushing the market higher, taking us away from a risk off scenario into a risk on scenario, so thereby a weaker yen, higher dollar yen. So we've seen this push higher in here, up through this downtrend line, the bull gap reinforcing that, but critically up through 112.20 here, which has seen a shift from an intermediate term bearish theme to now an intermediate term range theme. And if we go to the bigger chart in here, the daily chart, you'll see for us, we did have this bearish theme in here from the end of last year throughout much of this year, but the bull gap higher and the push above 112.20 has now signaled a broader range environment to neutralize that bear theme, and we see that broader range defined by 115.50, 63 highs on the upside, and the bull gap and the bottom of the bull gap being 109.45 on the downside. So you see a broader range theme, but certainly with an upside bias within that range theme going into May. For dollar CAD, a far more bullish theme in here. Again, the rally from the middle of April in here, but importantly taking out this peak from the end of last year at 135.98. That re-energizes the longer term trend, and we see an intermediate term bull trend now, with risk higher for targets up here at 138.37, 138.39, and maybe even for a 140 big figure in here going into May. This has been Steve Miley, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and I wish you a great trading week.